Hey all, welcome back to my channel, The Age is the Pressure Cooker. In today's video, I'm going to share you an interesting recipe that is sweet dish Bellam Talikulu. Ganesh Chaturthi is on the way and you all must be prepping for all the recipes to be prepared and listing down what to get for this festival. I hope you celebrate this festival safely or at your homes, and let's get started and know how to prepare this easy Bellam Talikulu. For this, heat a pan and add 2 tablespoons of ghee. When ghee has melted, add about 1 tablespoon of cashews and fry them till they are golden brown. Fry these cashews on low flame so that they evenly turn into golden brown. Keep them aside and add 1 tablespoon of raisins. Raisins puff up after some time, take out and keep them aside. Now add about 2 tablespoons of finely chopped coconut pieces. When these coconut pieces turn a little brown, keep them aside. Into the same pan, add 1 tablespoon of jaggery powder or crushed jaggery and melt it by adding 1/4 cup of water. When jaggery has melted well, add about 1 cup of milk. You can take boiled milk or raw milk. Give it a good mix and let it boil. When the milk has boiled, add about 1 cup of rice flour. Mix well so that it doesn't form any lumps. For 1 cup of rice flour, I have taken 1 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of water. Mix this rice flour really well so that there are no lumps formed. Make sure that you always keep the flame on low and mix well. Switch off the flame and cover and cook for 5 minutes so that the raw smell goes away and the rice flour is well cooked with the steam. Now the rice flour has become soft. Transfer this to a bowl and knead it well so that it forms very smooth dough-like mixture. At small, by adding little quantity of water, mix well to form a dough. Mix gently so that it forms dough-like mixture and you get crack-free rice balls. Dip your hand in water at regular intervals and incorporate water into the dough slowly. Knead it gently so that the rice flour mixture is well mixed without any lumps. You could see the rice flour dough is well formed and it is very smooth in texture. Now dip your hand in water and take small quantities of rice flour balls and make into small balls. You can also make into small ball-like shape or cylindrical in shape. Here I have made the dough into 2 portions. One portion of the dough I have made into small balls, another portion of the dough I have made into cylindrical ones. It's your wish, you can choose any of the shape or you can do both of them. I like both the shapes, so I have done both of them. So prepare them as shown. Here I have added milk while preparing these rice flour balls so that the rice flour balls are really soft. When we prepare these rice flour balls using water, these may crack when added into jaggery syrup. So to avoid that, I have added milk so that the texture of the rice balls is really smooth and they absorb jaggery syrup very well, and they stay smooth and juicy for longer time. Prepare jaggery syrup. Into a pan, add about 1 cup of jaggery powder or crushed jaggery and add 1 cup of water. Mix well and let it melt and boil for 5 to 10 minutes on medium flame. When the jaggery syrup has melted, keep the flame on low and add these rice flour balls which I have prepared and kept aside. Mix them gently with the help of a spoon. Do not apply force while mixing these rice flour balls because these are very tender and they may break when we do not handle them carefully. Cover and cook for 5 to 10 minutes on low to medium flame. Do not cook on high flame. If you cook on high flame, the jaggery syrup is not absorbed with these rice flour balls and these rice flour balls may be cracked and they mash up after some time. You could see the rice flour balls have increased in size and the jaggery syrup is well absorbed and the quantity of jaggery syrup has reduced. At this stage, add rice flour slurry. Prepare rice flour slurry, add about 2 tablespoons of rice flour powder. To this add 1/4 cup of water and prepare slurry like mixture. Now add this rice flour slurry to this jaggery syrup and mix well. Mix gently with the spoon without breaking these rice flour balls. When all these are well combined, let it cook on low flame for 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes, since we have added rice flour syrup, the mixture gets thickens. If you could see, the mixture has thickened well. At this point of time, add 1 cup of boiled milk. You can also take raw milk, but I have used here boiled milk. I have added boiled milk so that the milk doesn't curdle when added to jaggery mixture. Now mix well with the help of a spoon gently and let it boil for 5 to 10 minutes on low flame. Always make sure that the entire process happens in low flame so that all the jaggery syrup is well absorbed by each and every rice flour ball evenly and stays juicy for longer time. These bellam talikulu are ready and add about 1 teaspoon of crushed cardamom powder. Turn off the flame and add dry fruits which we have roasted them previously. Now drizzle generous amount of ghee. Here I have used 1 tablespoon of ghee, and yes, our simple and delicious bellam talikulu are ready. These are also called as pal talikulu in different regions of Andhra Pradesh. This is usually prepared during Ganesh Chaturthi for offering during the puja. I hope you love this recipe. If you do like this video, please hit the like button and do share this recipe with your family and friends. If you are first time to my channel, do subscribe my channel. Always click on bell icon so that you could receive any notification soon after I post it. I have also linked traditional food recipes in the description box below and also provided in the iCard. Please do check them out and enjoy this festival. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi for each and everyone. Thank you for watching.